Welcome to the breathtaking Lofoten Islands, a stunning archipelago where jagged Arctic peaks dramatically meet tranquil coastal trails, creating one of Norway's most spectacular destinations for hiking and exploration. Situated north of the Arctic Circle, Lofoten offers an extraordinary fusion of dramatic mountain landscapes, crystal-clear fjords, and quaint fishing villages bathed in timeless traditions and natural beauty. Whether you're here to tackle demanding alpine ascents or enjoy more gentle seaside strolls, the islands promise an unforgettable experience infused with the magic of the midnight sun that lights the summer months, or the hypnotic dance of the northern lights illuminating the deep winter skies. Throughout this guide, we will dive deep into everything you need to know to prepare for your hiking adventure, highlighting the best times to visit, navigation essentials, local culture, and insider tips to help you get the most from Lofoten's incredible wilderness. Choosing the optimal season to visit Lofoten can profoundly shape your experience in this Arctic paradise. The peak hiking window spans late June through early September, when the weather tends to be milder, trails fully accessible, and the midnight sun bathes the islands in almost 24-hour daylight. This endless light not only extends your daily hiking potential, but also creates ethereal photographic opportunities, particularly at dawn and dusk, blurring the edges of time. Summer's warmth and extended daylight attract most visitors seeking vibrant landscapes and lively village atmospheres. Spring and autumn present a quieter charm, with fewer tourists, brilliant bursts of floral colors or autumnal reds, and a sense of solitude amid nature's transitions, though weather can be more unpredictable, toggling between sun and sudden rain or wind. Winter, though harsh and challenging, transforms Lofoten into a snow-covered wonderland, inviting snowshoe trekking, cross-country skiing, and of course, the mesmerizing Northern Lights performances that paint the dark sky in greens, blues, and purples. If visiting during the colder months, specialized cold weather gear and advanced planning are essential, and hikers should always respect the greater risks presented by icy or snowy terrain. Regardless of season, Arctic weather is famously unpredictable. Always check updated forecasts, prepare for rapid changes, and pack versatile clothing layers to stay comfortable and safe. The Lofoten Islands consist of a breathtaking chain of mountainous islands linked by bridges and scenic roads, each boasting distinct hiking adventures and unique landscapes to explore. The primary islands to consider include Ostvågøy, Vestvågøy, Flaksdaløy, and Moskenesøy, each offering a different face of Arctic Norway. In Moskenesøy, the village of rain is iconic. The famous rain-bringing hike delivers a challenging yet rewarding trek, culminating in panoramic views of jagged peaks, deep fjords, and charming traditional fishermen's cabins known as Rorbu. Ostvågøy hosts the picturesque fishing village of Henningsvær, where vibrant streets and gentle coastal walks provide approachable experiences for less intense days. For those seeking solitude and rugged alpine routes, the multi-day Munkebo Trail on Moskenesøy offers traverse-style hiking with glaciers, mountain ridges, and remote wilderness campsites. Vestvågøy's glaciers and coastal cliffs present moderate trails, such as Offersøykammen, that balance sweeping views with accessibility. From leisurely beach hikes along Utakleiv and Haukland to steep ascents like Vågakollen Summit, Lofoten accommodates all skill levels. Its mosaic of seaside cliffs, imposing summits, and secluded shores creates an endlessly inspiring terrain, whether you're seeking single-day excursions or multi-day trekking adventures. Getting around Lofoten is an integral part of the journey, offering as much delight as the trails themselves. Most visitors arrive via two main regional airports, Svolvær Airport (SVJ) and Leknes Airport (LKN), with regular connections from Bodo and Oslo, making air travel accessible year-round. Once on the islands, renting a car is by far the most flexible and convenient way to explore, letting you easily reach dispersed trailheads, quaint fishing villages, and scenic viewpoints at your own pace. Norway's well-maintained roads and bridges connect the islands smoothly, but be prepared for narrow, winding coastal roads, and always drive cautiously, respecting local speed limits and conditions. Public bus services run between major towns like Svolvær, Leknes, and Moskenes, but operate on limited schedules, especially outside the summer peak, requiring planning ahead to align with hiking itineraries. Ferries connect Lofoten to neighboring archipelagos such as Vesterålen, and also offer crossings to the mainland, with routes like Moskenes to Bodo featuring spectacular sea views that make the journey part of the experience. Biking is a popular option for active travelers, and well-marked routes along the E10 highway and smaller roads offer a challenging ride with rewarding panoramas. However, hills and weather variants mean it's recommended for experienced cyclists. whichever mode you choose. Factoring in your arrival and transfer times plus trail access ensures efficient use of your precious hiking days. To immerse yourself in Lofoten's enchanting blend of natural beauty and local culture, here's a thoughtfully paced week-long hiking itinerary that balances strenuous ascents, scenic viewing, and cultural exploration. Day 1 starts conveniently in Svolvær, where easy trails like Tjelbergtind offer gradual climbs with sweeping harbor views, perfect for acclimatizing and photographing the vibrant town life. Day 2 moves east to Henningsvær, renowned for its art galleries, artisan shops, and accessible coastal strolls weaving through small islets connected by bridges. Spend Day 3 on the legendary rain-bringing trail in Moskenesøy, a steep, sometimes challenging climb rewarded with arguably the most iconic panorama of the island's fjords and Rorbu-lined shores. The following days dedicate to the multi-day Munkebo Trail, which involves glacier crossings and alpine campsites, offering solitude and sweeping wilderness scenes, especially for well-prepared hikers craving adventure off the beaten path. On Day 6, recover with a leisurely day wandering beaches like Uttakleiv or Haukland. The crystal-clear waters and white sands here provide perfect spots for picnics and reflection. In the evenings, relax by sampling local seafood and, depending on the season, catching the ethereal glow of the northern lights or basking in the never-setting sun's soft light. This itinerary weaves a rich tapestry of rigorous hikes, cultural insights, and moments of peaceful respite that encapsulate the full Lofoten experience for first-time visitors and seasoned trekkers alike. A hiking journey through Lofoten is as much a culinary adventure as it is an exploration of landscapes. The archipelago is celebrated for some of Norway's freshest seafood, especially the legendary skrei cod, which migrates seasonally from the Barents Sea to spawn along these shores from January through April. Local restaurants and fish markets serve up freshly caught cod dishes in myriad forms, grilled, poached, or in rich fish soups. Lofoten is also famous for its dried stockfish, an ancient preservation method that intensifies flavor and adds an authentic taste of Nordic heritage. Many village eateries pride themselves on offering traditional preparations like smoked salmon, fish cakes, and Arctic char. For independent travelers staying in Rorbu cabins or self-catering accommodations, markets stock fresh ingredients including locally harvested berries and root vegetables, perfect for cooking on site. On the go, pack staples like hearty rye bread, creamy brunost, brown goat cheese, and sweet cloudberries for energy boosts during hikes. To unwind after long days, regional craft beers and the distinctive Norwegian schnapps aquavit provide a taste of local conviviality. Sampling these indigenous flavors is not only delicious, it deepens your connection to the culture and maritime traditions that have sustained these communities for centuries. Finding the right place to stay in Lofoten greatly enhances your hiking and cultural experience, with options ranging from rustic charm to modern comfort. One of the most immersive choices is booking a stay in a traditional Rorbu cabin. The red wooden fishing huts perched on stilts above the water offer cozy accommodations with spectacular views and direct access to the coastline. These cabins blend history, authenticity, and natural beauty, often equipped with kitchenettes, so you can prepare your own meals after a day on the trails. For travelers on a tighter budget or those seeking a social atmosphere, hostels and guest houses in popular villages like Svolvær, Henningsvær, and Rhine provide practical lodging with communal kitchens and shared common areas. Camping is also an option for the adventurous, thanks to Norway's allemannsretten, or right to roam law, which permits camping on uncultivated land out of sight of private properties, though you'll want a high-quality weatherproof tent and be prepared for rapidly changing conditions. Holiday apartments and boutique hotels add further comfort for longer stays or groups, blending convenient village location with modern amenities. Because Lofoten is a popular summer destination, early reservations, especially for Rorbu cabins, are strongly advised. Wherever you choose to stay, aim for lodgings close to your preferred hiking trails or village centers to minimize daily transfers and maximize your exploration time. Lofoten is renowned for its pristine wilderness and rich culture, but that prestige often comes with a premium price tag, making budgeting an essential part of travel planning. Flights to the region, especially from major hubs like Oslo, can be costly depending on season. Booking well in advance or using flight comparison tools can help secure better deals. Car rentals, while convenient, constitute another major expense, Consider sharing costs with travel partners or opting for smaller economy vehicles to save. Public transport offers a cheaper alternative, but requires more itinerary flexibility. Eating out in Lofoten seafood restaurants can quickly add up, so balancing restaurant meals with home-cooked fare bought from local supermarkets or markets is a savvy choice. Many grocery stores stock fresh, local produce and affordable staples to replenish your energy on hikes. Camping or staying in hostels dramatically reduces accommodation costs, as does traveling during shoulder seasons in spring and autumn, which also means fewer crowds. Outdoor activities such as hiking and beachcombing are free, but guided tours, kayaking excursions, or gear rental add to your overall budget and should be planned accordingly. Setting a realistic daily spending limit, prioritizing your must-do experiences, and opting for a mix of self-guided and cultural activities will help keep your Arctic adventure both rich and financially manageable. Preparing adequately is vital to fully enjoy the diverse and often rugged terrain of Lofoten's hiking trails safely. Begin with investing in a pair of sturdy, waterproof hiking boots featuring solid ankle support and grippy soles to navigate rocky, uneven, and wet pathways common in this coastal mountain range. Weather conditions can change abruptly in the Arctic, so dressing in layers is key. Start with moisture-wicking base layers, add insulation like fleece or wool, and finish with a waterproof, windproof outer shell. Bringing a warm hat and gloves is indispensable even in summer. A well-fitted, comfortable backpack should include essentials such as sufficient water, high-energy snacks, a detailed map or GPS device, offline maps recommended due to spotty coverage, a basic first aid kit, and a towel of life gloves, sunscreen, and a fully charged mobile phone with emergency contacts saved. Since trails vary widely in difficulty, conditioning your body pre-trip with aerobic exercises, leg strengthening, and endurance training will greatly enhance your hiking experience, reducing fatigue on steep ascents such as Reinebringen or Munkebo. For summer trips, bring sunglasses and sun protection due to prolonged daylight hours, while early autumn hikers should include a reliable headlamp for those increasingly shorter days. Lastly, always inform a trusted person about your hiking plans and expected return time, so assistance can be dispatched if needed. Sound preparation not only promotes safety but lets you savor every moment of your mountainous journey. Hiking in the pristine wilderness of Lofoten carries a responsibility to respect both the environment and local culture. Norwegians deeply value the tranquility of natural spaces and privacy in small communities, so keeping noise levels low ensures a peaceful experience for all and minimizes disturbance to the abundant wildlife, including birds and marine mammals. Always stay on marked paths and trails to protect delicate vegetation and avoid soil erosion, especially in sensitive alpine zones. Pack out all trash and waste meticulously, as on many remote island trails, waste disposal facilities are scarce or non-existent. Uphold Norway's cherished allemannsretten, or right to roam, by camping discreetly away from houses or cultivated land, limiting stays to short durations in a way that leaves no trace. Engage respectfully with locals, show curiosity without intrusion, and learn basic Norwegian greetings or expressions. These small gestures foster mutual appreciation and enrich your visit. Supporting local businesses, whether through dining, shopping for crafts, or booking tours, contributes to sustainable community development. By treading lightly and embracing environmental stewardship, you help preserve Lofoten's extraordinary beauty and cultural heritage for future generations to enjoy. Your safety in Lofoten hinges on respecting the power and unpredictability of Arctic conditions. The weather can shift from bright sunshine to heavy rain, gale winds, or fog within hours, so always check the latest local weather reports before and during your hikes. On challenging or remote trails, inform local authorities, lodging hosts, or friends about your intended route and expected return time. Carry a charged mobile phone even though signal coverage may be inconsistent, alongside a physical map and compass as reliable backups. When traversing steep or slippery paths, such as the scramble up Reinebringen, move carefully and consider using hiking poles for stability. Crossing streams or wet rocks calls for extra caution to prevent falls. Hypothermia is a genuine risk year-round if you become wet or chilled, so layering and keeping dry is your best defense. Wildlife encounters are infrequent, but always give animals plenty of space and never feed them. During the winter months, conditions require specialized equipment like crampons, ice axes, and avalanche knowledge. Attempting winter hikes without experience in gear is hazardous. Above all, maintain a flexible attitude. Be prepared to turn back if weather deteriorates or if you feel unsafe. Embracing safety fundamentals lets you explore confidently while respecting the challenges of this extraordinary environment. Lofoten's otherworldly landscapes and exceptional lighting make it a dream destination for photographers eager to capture the Arctic's raw beauty. To photograph the midnight sun or the northern lights, a camera with manual settings, such as a DSLR or mirrorless, is essential, paired with a sturdy tripod to ensure sharp, long-exposure shots. The soft golden hues during early mornings and late evenings create the perfect light for capturing delicate textures in fjord waters, mountain ridges, and traditional rorbu cabins. Wide-angle lenses help encompass vast panoramas of fjords and peaks, while telephoto lenses allow you to isolate wildlife or dramatic distant mountain details. Keep batteries warm and carry spares, as cold conditions accelerate battery drain. Shooting in RAW format provides flexibility for post-processing nuances. Compositionally juxtaposing the vivid red or ochre cabins against the cool blues and greens of sea and forest makes for captivating contrast. Yet while cameras document your adventure, remember also to pause and absorb the grandeur. Some of the most memorable moments are felt deep within, beyond the lens. Lofoten's allure extends far beyond its trails and mountains, steeped in a vibrant culture born from centuries of fishing and seafaring tradition. The legacy of the cod fisheries is prominently featured in fascinating museums, such as the Lofoten Viking Museum in Borg, which brings to life Viking-era settlements and seafaring lifestyles, and the Norwegian Fishing Village Museum in Awe, where reconstructed buildings illustrate coastal living and fish processing methods through time. Visitors can time their trips to coincide with festivals celebrating cod season, Sami culture, or local arts, offering authentic glimpses into regional heritage. Art galleries scattered through villages showcase Nordic artists inspired by dramatic seascapes and the island's stark light, offering contemporary expressions alongside traditional crafts. Local workshops invite you to explore wool textiles, ceramics, and handmade jewelry, perfect for unique souvenirs. For immersive experiences, consider sea kayaking among the islands or fishing excursions led by local fishermen, activities that connect you firsthand to the maritime heartbeat of Lofoten. This cultural richness complements your hiking adventure, weaving stories, art, and history into the fabric of your visit. As our journey through the Lofoten Islands draws to a close, remember that this Arctic sanctuary invites not only exploration, but a deep connection with the land, sea, people, and your own spirit. These islands are a place where towering peaks meet crystalline fjords, where ancient traditions continue alongside vibrant contemporary culture, and where the natural light performs an ever-changing, breathtaking spectacle. Whether it's the exhilaration of a challenging mountain climb, the soothing rhythms of village life, or standing in awe beneath the northern lights, Lofoten offers moments that stay etched in your memory forever. Embrace thorough preparation, tread lightly with respect for nature and community, and savor each step in sight. Your adventure here, framed by Arctic peaks and coastal trails, promises a wild and wonderful experience that will inspire and transform long after you've left Norway's northern shores.